We had to pull the whole plant out and basically start from scratch again.
We had hail, we've had floods, we've had cyclones, you name it, in 1 year we got it. So 2023 was an awful year.
Did you know that New Zealand is the world's largest exporter of kiwi fruit? In 2023 alone, they shipped over $1.5 billion worth of these little green wonders. But what if I told you that just over a decade ago, a deadly plant disease nearly wiped out this entire industry? The survival of New Zealand's kiwi industry came down to a single, lab-bred variety that turned everything around. Today, we're diving into the world of kiwi fruit breeding. New Zealand isn't just a leader in kiwi production. It's where the perfect kiwi was born. But what does it take to breed the ideal kiwi? From taste to disease resistance, there's a lot that goes into it, and New Zealand is at the forefront of this incredible science. Kiwi fruit may look simple, but breeding the perfect one is anything but. Growers face a myriad of challenges in cultivating the ideal kiwi. The fruit needs to have just the right taste and size, but it also has to be resilient to diseases that can destroy entire orchards. One of the biggest challenges came in 2010, when a disease known as PSA hit New Zealand's kiwi orchards hard. PSA, or Pseudomonas syringae PV. Actinidia is a bacterial disease that spreads quickly, attacking the vines and causing devastating damage. The disease is not harmful to humans, but lethal to the plants. Once a vine is infected, it develops cankers that seep red or white sap, leaves start getting spots, new shoots die off, and eventually, the entire plant withers away within a matter of weeks. This rapid and aggressive nature of PSA made it a formidable opponent for kiwi growers. The PSA outbreak led to massive economic losses. Orchards across New Zealand were forced to remove and destroy infected vines, leading to a significant drop in production. For several years, kiwi growers struggled to recover as the disease continued to threaten both green and gold varieties of the fruit. This wasn't just a localized issue. New Zealand's position as a global leader in kiwi production was at stake. The industry had to adapt quickly or face potential collapse. But the challenges didn't end with PSA. The kiwi industry has also had to navigate the increasing volatility of weather patterns, exacerbated by climate change. Extreme weather events such as cyclones and floods have become more frequent and severe. In 2023, for example, Cyclone Gabrielle pummeled the Bay of Plenty, one of New Zealand's primary kiwi growing regions. The floodwaters caused significant damage to the orchards, washing away topsoil, breaking vines, and leaving behind silt that could suffocate the roots. For growers, these challenges have transformed kiwi farming from a relatively stable agricultural practice into a high-stakes endeavor. The combination of disease, extreme weather, and economic pressures has forced the industry to innovate rapidly. Breeding the perfect kiwi is not just about creating a fruit that consumers love, it's about ensuring the survival of an industry and the livelihoods of thousands of people who depend on it. To combat these challenges, kiwi breeders have had to employ advanced techniques and leverage cutting-edge science. At the Plant and Food Research Institute in New Zealand, a dedicated team of scientists and horticulturists have been working tirelessly to develop kiwi varieties that can withstand the harshest conditions and meet the demands of global markets. One of the primary techniques used in kiwi breeding is genetic selection. Breeders start by identifying parent plants with desirable traits such as disease resistance, high sugar content, or larger fruit size. These traits are not just randomly selected. They are meticulously chosen based on extensive research and years of observation. The goal is to combine the best attributes of both parent plants to produce a new variety that is superior in every way. For example, when PSA began ravaging kiwi orchards, breeders at the Plant and Food Research Institute quickly realized that the traditional gold kiwi variety, known as Hort 16A, was highly susceptible to the disease. This realization led them to search through their breeding program for a more resilient alternative. After extensive testing and crossbreeding, they discovered a variety that showed strong resistance to PSA. This variety, which would later become known as sun gold, had additional benefits. It was sweeter, had a thinner skin, and matured faster than its predecessors. Cross-pollination is another key technique in kiwi breeding. By carefully selecting male and female plants with complementary traits, breeders can create new hybrids with enhanced characteristics. This process requires careful monitoring and control to ensure that only the desired traits are passed on to the next generation. The resulting seeds are then planted and observed over several growing seasons to determine if the new variety meets the rigorous standards required for commercial production. One of the most exciting aspects of kiwi breeding is the potential for innovation. Breeders are constantly experimenting with new methods to improve the fruit's quality and adaptability. This includes exploring new genetic markers that can indicate disease resistance at an early stage, as well as experimenting with different growing conditions to simulate the effects of climate change. By understanding how kiwi plants respond to stressors such as drought, heat, and pests, breeders can develop varieties that are more resilient to the changing environment. The success of the sun gold kiwi is a testament to the importance of these breeding techniques. Within a few years of its introduction, sun gold not only helped save the kiwi industry from the brink of collapse, but also became a major commercial success. Today, sun gold kiwis are in high demand worldwide, often commanding premium prices in international markets. This success has spurred further innovation, with breeders now working on the next generation of kiwis, including varieties like Rubeard, which promises to offer even greater benefits. However, the breeding process is a long and painstaking one. It can take decades to develop a new variety from the initial crossbreeding to the final product. Each step of the process, from selecting parent plants to testing seedlings, requires careful attention to detail and a deep understanding of plant biology. But the rewards are well worth the effort. Breeding new kiwi varieties not only helps secure the future of the industry, but also ensures that consumers continue to enjoy high-quality, delicious fruit. The pivotal moment in kiwi breeding came with the introduction of Sun Gold, a variety that proved to be a game changer for the industry. Sun Gold was not just another kiwi. It was a lifeline that revitalized an entire industry on the brink of disaster. Its resistance to PSA was a critical factor in its success, but Sun Gold also offered other advantages that made it a hit with both growers and consumers. Sun Gold's thinner skin made it easier to eat, and its higher sugar content made it sweeter than traditional green kiwis. These characteristics quickly made it a favorite among consumers, particularly in markets like China and Japan, where the demand for sweeter, more convenient fruits is high. But the real breakthrough came in how Sun Gold was marketed and sold. In New Zealand, the kiwi industry operates under a unique system known as a single desk marketing arrangement. This means that all kiwi fruit destined for export is marketed and sold through a single entity, Zespri. Zespri's role is to ensure that New Zealand kiwi fruit maintains a consistent quality and brand presence in international markets. When Sun Gold was introduced, Zespri played a crucial role in promoting it to global consumers and securing premium prices for growers. One of the strategies Zespri used was to limit the supply of Sun Gold licenses. By controlling how much Sun Gold could be grown, Zespri was able to create a sense of exclusivity and maintain high prices. Growers who were lucky enough to secure a Sun Gold license saw significant financial returns, with some reporting profits 3 times higher than those from traditional green kiwis. This strategy not only ensured the financial viability of Sun Gold, but also helped stabilize the overall kiwi industry by providing a buffer against market fluctuations. But the story doesn't end with Sun Gold. Kiwi breeders in New Zealand are constantly looking ahead, anticipating the challenges of the future. One of the most exciting developments is the creation of Rubeard, a new kiwi variety that builds on the success of sun gold. Rubeard not only has the same disease resistance as sun gold, but also offers an even sweeter taste and a vibrant red color that sets it apart from other varieties. Rubeard is already making waves in international markets, with sales expected to reach 1 million trays this season. This success is a testament to the power of innovation in horticulture. By continually pushing the boundaries of what's possible, kiwi breeders are ensuring that the industry remains competitive and resilient in the face of ongoing challenges. As the climate continues to change, the need for new and resilient kiwi varieties will only grow. Breeding the next generation of kiwis that can withstand hotter, drier conditions is a priority for researchers. This involves selecting parent plants that can tolerate extreme weather, as well as experimenting with new techniques such as DNA testing to speed up the breeding process. The goal is to create kiwi varieties that not only survive but thrive in the face of climate change, ensuring that New Zealand remains the world leader in kiwi production. Breeding the perfect kiwi is a long and challenging process, but it's essential for the future of kiwi production in New Zealand. Through innovation and perseverance, kiwi breeders have not only saved an industry, but also set it up for future success. The work being done today will ensure that kiwi lovers around the world continue to enjoy this fruit for generations to come. What do you think of these kiwi breeding innovations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're curious about other fruit breeding techniques, check out our next video where we